Well, I got this Mustang Fox body and I got the Firebird Forma 350. Two cars that I really like, and I mean, they're not bad. They're not, I don't know, they just don't do a whole lot for me. I think the biggest thing is that they're small block cars, and a long time ago I always said I'll never build another small block car. Then I got the Mustang, and I love Mustangs. I think they're fun. They're cool cars. Firebirds are cool cars. They're modern. One thing I don't like on the Mustang, I don't know. I like a lot about it, but is it really worth spending the money on it? I was working on it and kind of looking at the Firebird, and like, they're still small block cars. They're not really what I want. Uh, Neither one's really valuable. So, yeah, I still plucked away on it and still worked on my truck. And I've had a ton of cars. I think the fast car I had was an '04 Cobra. It made 500 at the wheel. I drove four of them before I bought the one that I eventually ended up buying. I was I talked myself into it. I was like, yeah, they're probably great cars. Everyone always says that the Cobra's super fast, and I mean, I give it that. It is fast, but it's definitely not my kind of car. I ended up keeping it for 6 months, and I found someone to buy it, and I was more than happy to sell it. I got rid of the Cobra. Uh, at that time, I still had my Red Fox body, so I just continued to work on that. But the Firebird's not really worth a whole ton of money. Uh, you're looking at a small amount of people that might be interested in it. Fox body, despite what you see on eBay or Barrett Jackson, they're not $20,000 cars. I mean, a nice Fox body you can have for $5,000 when it's already supercharged. I see them all the time, so they're not really worth a ton of money. They are fun cars, but like I said in the beginning of the video, I swore I would never build another small block car, and can't really put a 454 big block into the Firebird and still keep the hood. It can be done, but it just won't fit underneath the hood. If it was the Camaro of this year, then it's easy to do. You just get the cowl hood for it. Firebird, you'd have to put a cowl hood on it, but I don't like the Firebirds with the cowl hood on there. Then you got the weak link rear end on it. It's hard to do dual exhaust on it. I mean, you're kind of limited of what they can do. They look really good. I love the look of the Firebird. I like the look of the Mustang, but not really falling into what I want. I know the Galaxy was a nice looking car. I've had 68 GTO. I've had a Chevelle with a 454. Nothing quite matched the Chevelle with the 454. So I need to find something that could hold a 454. It was really cheap to build. They make a ton of parts for it. It had that classic look. So we have a 68 Chevrolet Camaro. This is the perfect car for a Chevy 454. So this is what I bought, and this is my new toy. Again, this falls on the back burner until the truck is done. I don't really know what's going to happen with the Mustang. The Firebird I'm definitely going to sell. But the Mustang, the biggest thing I want out of the Mustang is the transmission. Whether my Tremec 3550 will bolt, if they make a bell housing for it to bolt up to a Chevy 454, then I'll probably keep that. But I don't know, I have to do some research and see. But this is what I bought. It's nothing special. It's a plain Jane Chevrolet Camaro. It's not a SS, even though it has a SS grill in there, I guess. It's just a basic old Camaro. It's not worth a ton of money. It's not worth anything. It's not a 396 car. It's not an SS. It's not a Z28. It's nothing. It's just a regular old Camaro. But it's all there. The engine's a 283. Nothing's really crazy, but it is rough. I will say that it's rough, but I think it's a diamond in the rough, maybe. It's been sitting for a long time. You can see the valve covers have a little bit of rust on the valve covers. But they make every piece for it, and they're cheap for what it is. I mean, if you were to have to pay someone to fix this car, then no, it's not worth doing. But I can replace all the panels on it, which unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to put it in the garage to do it. I can't stand being inside of a garage, but I end up having to make a jig for it. It needs the roof, needs the quarters. The doors aren't bad. Even the bottom of the doors, I could probably get away with just doing the skins on it. But it's all there. It's a complete car. It used to be, I guess, a little track car maybe. I think the Keystone Classics kind of date the car. I know the seats aren't right. I couldn't tell you what the seats are for. I don't think it's green. It might be mold. Yeah, that could be mold. I don't think it's green carpet. But it's got some of the trim. Most of the trim's not very good. But the doors are pretty good. The posts are good. Where the door post itself, it doesn't flex, so I'm not worried about that. The fenders are obviously junk. They're rusted on the top, but I'm not throwing anything away. The deck lid's not bad. It's not rusted. I mean, it has a surface rust on it, but it has a dent there. The bottom of the deck lid is good. I don't think you can get a skin for it. It'd probably be either just to buy a new deck lid. So pretty much I'll just end up replacing all the panels on it. It'd be a Chinese Camaro pretty much, but it's got a good start to it. I mean, it's not like it's insanely rusted out. The rear frame rails are good on there. Most of the wheel well is good. So I could probably get away doing a pretty decent job on it. Yeah, I think the rocker on this side needs to be replaced. But again, same on the door. I think the doors just need the skins on it. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So that's what it looks like. So Keystone Classics kind of dated. Obviously this was maybe an 80s kind of look. 70s, 80s. But this is the replacement for the Firebird. And I don't know. See about the Mustang. That's it.